30 years ago. Nobody knew who we were. We were just a mom and pop that were building houses, every so often. Zach built the first 15 or 16 houses with money from his own pocket. What became a desire to continue a legacy became a passion that I wasn't even aware of. My mantra was, thanks for your service is not enough anymore. It's so funny because if I could have him back, the first question I would ask him is, do you ever think, or did you ever think that we would get to this point? We always say that the Fisher House makes the patient a better patient because they don't have to worry. If they had a bad day and a loved one is there at 11 o'clock at night, 11:30, they don't have to worry about, are you going to be able to get home? How are you going to get there? It allows them to heal in a much more complete way. But it also makes the families better caregivers because they don't have to worry about how am I going to get home at 11 o'clock at night.
What I usually tell people who stay at the Fisher House, as a manager, I cannot solve all of your problems, but what I can do is make it so much easier and take some things off of your plate. We give you a place that's very close to your veteran. You can be close in case, God forbid, anything happens and you're literally steps away from him or her at the hospital. It means so much to the families that they're so close to their loved ones.
We're trying to take care of the whole person, and the family is included in that. Having patients get to do the therapy with their loved ones because they're walking over with them or rolling them over from the Fisher House is a game changer for the patient. And so the Fisher House really helps us bring them together as a unit to help healing in a more holistic way.
Coming here, I wasn't aware of how long it was going to be. That was a judgment call that's going to be made by the TBI Center, the Recovery Center. So being able to utilize the Fisher House on essentially like an open-ended arrangement's been great. Knowing my wife and child can come visit me and I can stay here and still get the care that I need has been awesome.
My dad has really bad anxiety, so he likes to see me every day. And I can do that because I know that my kids are here, they're safe, but also I can be here with my father. I don't have to choose. That's important because I'm a daddy's girl.
You go to Bethesda and you look to your left, you'll see the original house, the first house that Zach ever built. And then you look to your right and you'll see the bigger house.
It's been amazing to see the change in the houses. We've gone from giving them the best house we could build for a certain budget to simply giving them the best we've got. When healthcare changed and the needs of the people who were staying in the house changed, we knew we had to accommodate that change. And one of the big ones is making the house more accessible. And to do that, we needed to add elevators. We needed to make every room accessible.
It shows you the evolution of the foundation and how the mission stayed the same regardless of the size of the house. The one constant is this support system, these bonds that are formed amongst the families. They share the joy of the good days, the sorrow of the bad, but the bottom line is they're there for each other.
The camaraderie of the different people that are here. We're all coming together and we're sharing each other's burdens and we're talking about the things that are happening and supporting each other and loving on each other and praying for each other and just helping each other get through those times.
I cook for everyone that's in the household because I understand that we're all dealing with something and everyone deals with it differently.
Y se siente como que te encuentras como un vecino. Se siente como que estás en una comunidad donde tú también perteneces. Eso da mucha confianza y es una de las cosas más bonitas de estar en la Casa Fisher.
The most unsung hero of the entire Fisher House experience is the Fisher House manager.
The managers play such a critical role in welcoming these families and helping them through the challenges that they're going to face during their stay at Fisher House. Life continues to happen. There are anniversaries, there are birthdays, and they still want to have those things be a part of their life. And it's the manager that recognizes that.
I tell the families that come in, I said, you have nothing to worry about. We're here to take care of you. You can focus on your service member and let us take care of the rest.
Nothing gives me more joy than to put a family in a room, and when they ask me, well, how much? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is for you. This is for your veteran service. And it just gives me so much pleasure on a daily basis. It restores my faith in humanity working here, and I absolutely love it.
We can offer food, we can offer assistance, we can offer help finding out how to get from one place to the next, but sometimes all you have to do is just listen.
What I try to do is I try to make them feel comfortable and feel like they're at home. I try to make them smile. I know what I do.
You know, I'll never forget watching the face of one individual when his kids ran in and said, "Daddy, you can do it." I know what kids mean to me. I know what my children mean to me. Imagine if you couldn't have your family there because they couldn't afford it.
What Ken Fisher has brought to this equation and this program can't be understated. We wouldn't be the organization we are today without Ken's investment and leadership.
You know, 1,400 rooms, 1,400 families, 100 houses, you know, the numbers served, the numbers saved. I don't want to get lost in that sauce. At the end of the day, the strength of this program is the families that we serve and the bonds that are formed. And if what we've done has taken some of the stress away from these families, then we have far exceeded what we started.